American Airlines will provide in-flight Wi-Fi for free starting next year. But there is a catch. Sony raised PlayStation Plus prices in Canada, and Deezer reported 18% of the music uploaded to its service every day is AI-generated. It's Thursday, April 17th, and this is your morning tech news roundup from Engadget. American Airlines has announced plans to finally offer free Wi-Fi on flights. The company said that its AT&T-sponsored program will start offering free, high-speed Wi-Fi across more than 2 million American flights per year starting January of next year. Now, to be able to access free Wi-Fi, you'll have to be a member of American's Advantage loyalty program. But once you're signed up, all you need to do is log in to access the internet. Wi-Fi will be offered on planes with Viasat and Intelsat high-speed satellite connectivity, which includes 90% of the airline's fleet. Nearly every major U.S.-based airline offers some kind of free Wi-Fi program, and they're all able to do so thanks to satellite connectivity. United started using Starlink for Wi-Fi earlier this year, and both Hawaiian Airlines and Delta ran tests with SpaceX's satellite internet service back in 2022. Delta ultimately went with Viasat for its T-Mobile-sponsored Wi-Fi program in 2023, with the same loyalty program requirement as American. Sony is jacking up PlayStation Plus prices in Canada. In an email to Engadget's Chris Holt, the company said the increase would apply to subscribers' first payments on or after June 24th. The price hikes are now live on the PS Plus website for new Canadian subscribers. They vary depending on the tier and billing period, but range from 12 to 22% increases than they were yesterday. Other countries saw previously announced price increases go into effect on Wednesday, and those included Australia, South Korea, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, Argentina, Bolivia, Chile, Colombia, Costa Rica, Ecuador, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Mexico, Nicaragua, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, and Uruguay. So far, we have not seen or heard of any U.S. or U.K. price increases. The company did not mention the elephant in the room, tariffs, in its email, instead justifying the price increase in vague terms, stating, "This is necessary to enable us to continue bringing you high-quality games and benefits." But in a blog post last week announcing similar rate hikes in other countries, Sony perhaps hinted at the T word. Game Services Director Adam Michel wrote, "Like many businesses around the world, we continue to be impacted by global market conditions, and we'll be adjusting our local prices for PlayStation Plus." Spotify alternative Deezer launched in the U.S. in 2016. On Wednesday, the company said that 20,000 completely AI-generated tracks are added to its music service on a daily basis, making up over 18% of all uploaded content the platform receives every day. Like other streaming services, Deezer offers methods for independent artists to upload their own music without having to be part of a larger licensing deal with a record label. While that lowers some barriers, it also leaves the door open for music that is not made by people at all. Clearly, people are taking advantage of the option. Deezer introduced a tool for detecting and tagging AI-generated content in January 2025, when, at the time, AI-generated music only made up about 10% of uploads. The tool is helpful, but it feels like a stopgap until there's consensus on whether AI-generated tracks should be allowed to exist in the first place. Artificial intelligence companies contend that training on existing books, movies, music, and internet ephemera is fair use. But many of the people who made that material feel differently. In terms of pushback, AI music startups Suno and Udio were sued by record labels for copyright infringement in 2024, and artists have spoken out about unlicensed AI training, but there's yet to be a ruling that sets the new legal standard. Deezer also is not alone in dealing with an infestation of AI-generated content. It's well documented at this point that Spotify has the same issue. Subscribers have highlighted dozens of instances of AI-generated tracks that were clearly uploaded to try and game Spotify's popular weekly playlists. And while Spotify has removed some copycat tracks when artists have complained, the company has no qualms with hosting AI music. Spotify co-president Gustav Soderstrom said back in November, if creators are using these technologies where they are creating music in a legal way that we reimburse and people listen to them and are successful, we should let people listen to them. Thanks for listening. There's more to these stories and more tech news at Engadget.com. This episode featured journalism from Ian Carlos Campbell and Will Shanklin and was voiced and produced by me, Steve White, a real human from the boutique sound studios of Spoken Layer. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more tech news from Engadget.